federal court with this set of facts, meaning where there was one gun, the gun was not used in a crime, there were no other crimes that the person was charged with in connection with this, and the person had no criminal record. There's never been a federal case. Now, that doesn't mean there wasn't a technical crime committed, but it means that he's got a very good argument that this case felt like selective prosecution. The tax case is a little squishier. Yes, it's true that there are a lot of cases where when it comes to tax violations, they let someone pay it back or pay a fine and they don't charge them criminally. But there are also cases where they do charge them criminally, particularly when they live lavishly, et cetera, like this. So that one, I think, is a closer call as to whether the case would have been brought in another situation. And the last point I'll make is that there was another option here for the president, and that is to grant clemency, meaning he's granted pardons here. That means these convictions go away. The other option he could have done is he could have just said, convictions stand, but I'm going to determine that there will be no sentence to be served in effect for this. He didn't do that. He went for an all-out pardon, which, as you pointed out, is a reversal from what he had told David Muir.
Dan Abrams for us. Thanks so much. I want to bring that same question to ABC's chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce. Mary, we know that President Biden has stayed silent on this issue for months, but when he was asked this specifically before, he said he would not do it. Now he's doing it. Why do you think he's making this statement now?
It is pretty remarkable. Not only is President Biden doing something that he repeatedly, including to our own David Muir, said he simply would not do, that a pardon for his son was off the table, but it strikes me in reading the president's statement here that he is really doing something that we haven't heard from him even, which is commenting on these cases. He tried very carefully to stay away from that because he didn't want to give any kind of impression that he was, tipping the scale in any kind of way, interfering in any kind of way in the justice system. But when you look at the statement that he put out tonight, he is making it clear what he really thinks of all of this, that this has been simply an effort to go after him politically. He says in trying to break Hunter, they've tried to break me, saying there's no reason to believe it will stop here. He says bluntly, enough is enough. And he says that the truth here, he believes, is that even though he's wrestled with this, he says he believes raw politics has infected this process, and it has led to a miscarriage of justice. A remarkable about-face from President Biden.
ABC's Mary Bruce Forrest, thank you so much. And just to recap, President Biden has just announced that he will pardon his son Hunter on gun and tax charges. Be sure to stay with ABC News for continuous updates on abcnews.com and much more on Good Morning America in the morning. Until then, I'm Lindsay Davis in New York. Good day.
This has been a special report from ABC News.
Delicious flavors worth fanning over. They're great.
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I realized life isn't about how many people you can knock down. It's about how many people you can lift up. At Ram, our calling is to build game-changing trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Now during the Ram Black Friday sales event, get $5,000 combined cash allowance. Plus current Ford brand owners or lessees get $2,000 bonus cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks.
Since forever, we've hated Mondays. Monday. But it doesn't have to be like this. Introducing Monday Hair Care. Our modern, award-winning formulas. Smooth, hydrate, and protect against whatever life throws at you. No more bad Mondays. Monday Hair Care.
Welcome to the Credit Karmaverse, a place where financial progress can happen at the speed of delight. Here we help you achieve your money goals fast, like improving your credit scores in a matter of days fast, so you don't have to wait around to see your hard work pay off. Oh, well done. Simply scan your screen to experience Intuit Credit Karma for yourself.
ABC
ABC's David Muir, the most watched newscast in America. More Americans watch World News Tonight with David Muir than any other newscast. More Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source.
It was the gruesome double murder that riveted the nation.
Entertainment executive Jose Menendez and his wife